She'll smile, nod, and say everything's fine, but what she won't do is tell you exactly what she truly wants. She wants you to understand, but she won't say it. She's hoping you'll just know, but most men don't. They try to fix things. They ask too many questions. But the high-value man, he does it without being told. This is Stoicism in action, not as a philosophy, but as a radar that picks up on the signals she's sending even when she's not using words. Let's explore 4 things women want you to do, but will never tell you. 1. Undress her mind before you touch her skin. She'll never text you, "Hey, can we talk about philosophy tonight?" But she craves a man who sees intellectual depth as foreplay. Here's the thing most men miss. It's not about being smarter, it's about being present, mentally, emotionally, and verbally. Women aren't just drawn to a man's body, bank account, or Instagram flex. They're drawn to a man who can make conversation feel like a slow, sensual dance, a man who listens not just to respond, but to uncover. Let me be clear, a women's minds are constantly active, analyzing emotions and thoughts. If you can navigate that without judgment, without rushing to fix things, without running away, you become rare, even rarer. A man who can make her laugh while quoting Epictetus. Stoicism in action. So when she says, "I had a weird day," don't rush to ask, "What happened?" Instead say, "Tell me what made it weird." Let her unravel. Every woman has an emotional zip file, and the man who knows how to open it gently and carefully wins. This is the kind of intimacy women crave before physical surrender. 2. Own the room, then disappear like a ghost. Confidence isn't about being loud or flashy. It's about presence, the kind that makes people ask, "Who is that guy?" Or more importantly, "Why do I want to know him?" Here's what women won't tell you. They want a man who walks into a room like he owns every corner, but doesn't feel the need to prove it. They crave mystery. They want control, but not over them. They want to see you command the space, then let it go willingly. Most men walk into a room trying to perform, but a stoic man, he observes, calculates, and speaks with precision, like a chess master. And when he does speak, it lands with the weight of thunder on a quiet mountain. Not because he shouts, but because the silence before he speaks makes people lean in. Women notice this. They notice the man who doesn't try to entertain, who doesn't overshare his trauma, and who speaks with purpose. 3. Touch her soul without saying a word. There's a moment, a fraction of a second, when a woman looks at you and wonders, does he feel me? Not just see her, not just hear her, feel her. Here's where most men miss the mark. Connection doesn't happen through punchlines or compliments. It happens when you make her feel understood without saying a word. When you're completely there, undistracted, unapologetic, undeniable. This is the Stoic magic. You don't need to touch her body to touch her soul. You just need to be fully present. 4th chase, detachment, not attention. Let the others chase validation. You chase detachment. There's nothing that drives a woman crazier than a man who can have anyone, but chooses to walk away without flinching. That's the Stoic paradox, being unbothered by approval, even hers. And this isn't about pretending to be tough or cold. It's about being secure in yourself. When you stop trying to get her attention and instead focus on cultivating your own presence, you become rare. And in a world full of noise, rare is what stands out. She's not looking for someone who chases her. She's waiting for the man who has it all and is content to walk away if it's not right. When she's talking to you, don't just wait for your turn to speak. Wait for her heartbeat to guide the silence. Then look her in the eyes and hold that gaze. Hold it like you're trying to memorize a moment before it slips away. Why does this work? Because women are emotional detectives. They dig deep, read between the lines, and search for meaning in everything. But when they meet a man who says nothing and yet makes them feel more seen than anyone who ever tried to impress them, that's when they fall. Quietly, fully, and deeply. You don't need to say the right thing. What matters is carrying an energy that says, you're safe here, you're not being judged, and no, I don't need anything from you right now. That's rare. Most men talk to women from a place of neediness. You speak from a place of abundance. Sometimes that abundance means saying nothing at all. A Stoic man doesn't speak to prove his value. He breathes as though he already knows his worth. And trust me, she feels that, like thunder rumbling behind a closed door. Here's the move. Next time she's with you, don't talk. Just sit there. Let your silence wrap around her like a velvet rope. No interruptions, no playful jokes, just you, unshaken, undistracted. She'll get nervous. She might fidget or play with her hair because she's not used to this kind of stillness, this kind of attention that doesn't ask for anything in return. And when you finally speak, make it count. Whisper, I don't need you to say anything. I already understand. That moment will etch itself into her memory like her favorite song. She won't understand how you did it. She'll just remember how she felt, seen, held, known, without a single word being exchanged. Make her chase what she can't name. Here's a secret. The most intoxicating man in a woman's life isn't the one who always says the right things or showers her with gifts. It's the one who leaves her wondering, what is this? Why can't I stop thinking about him? Women are drawn to emotional suspense. They fall for questions, not answers. And this is where Stoicism becomes a powerful tool. Most guys flood her with energy, constant compliments, calls, validation. They become an open book. But you become a locked journal with one missing page. Because women don't chase men, they chase meaning. And the man who feels like a riddle she can't solve, he becomes an obsession. Let me be blunt, she won't chase what's always available. She won't crave what's already been explained. But she will crave the man whose energy lingers long after he's gone, like smoke in her lungs. This isn't about playing games, it's about being a man who doesn't need to be figured out. You're not avoiding intimacy, you're elevating it. Stoic technique, be hot, then cold, be present, then vanish, be kind, then quiet. Let her feel your warmth, then pull it away just enough for her to notice the chill. That contrast? It sparks longing. She'll tell her friends, he's different. They'll ask, do you like him? She'll pause, then say, I don't know, but I can't stop thinking about him. That's when you know you've won. You don't have to be her type. You just have to be undefined. Make her fill in the blanks. Let her project desire onto your silence. Let her assign meaning to your absence. You don't chase her. You don't explain yourself. You exist like a shadow on her wall, always near, but never quite reachable. One day, when she asks you, what are we? Look her in the eyes and say, whatever you've been dreaming about. Because deep down, she never wanted a man she could predict. She wanted a man she could feel, but couldn't fully understand. If you want to make her feel something, stop trying to convince her with words. Start moving her with your stillness. Stop chasing approval. Start being the man who doesn't flinch when it gets quiet. The Stoic man doesn't seek love. He becomes the kind of man love can't ignore. Like this video if something just clicked for you. Subscribe for more insights on Stoicism, attraction, and raw masculine power. Drop a comment. What's the one thing you'll start doing today? I'll be watching. Until next time, stay silent, stay strong, stay stoic.